If you haven't already liked the video, definitely go ahead and like up the video because we do have some things to talk about when it comes to these guys. All right. Whew. Let me just say, y'all know I loves Relly on the show, right? But really got on my dog as mother nerves on this episode. He got on my nerves. He was giving fake and he was giving flip to the floppy, and I could not stand it. I was like, really, you are being so extremely unfair. And let me tell y'all, as much as I was over there kind of dragging Jonathan, I was like, you know what? Jonathan won me back over this particular episode, and I appreciated it. And that's the role I want to see him in. I don't want to see him being no bully. I think Jonathan has a nice heart, so I want to see more of that Jonathan, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get into the episode, okay? So you got Relly, you got Banga, and you got Orlando. So they're all sent down, and Relly thinks Banga's is distant. And I'm like, Banga's probably distant from y'all because y'all fake. That's why he's distant from y'all. Okay. Bangas wants his lick back from Miss Lou. Remember that? He and Miss Lou got in a fight for like 4 times. What I don't like is that they kept saying that he got beat up 4 times. And I'm like, he really didn't get beat up 4 times. Like they both were doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that made it appear as though Miss Lou won over Banga was when they did that Mortal Kombat jump in the air. And that was the only thing. And he definitely got a few leaks after he did the Mortal Kombat jump in the air. But them continuing to yell, talk about you got beat up 4 times, it's like, calm down. Okay, calm down. All right. So, anywho, what I loved was when Relly tried to tell Banga to calm down. Banga said, I'm not going to calm down. Banga said, no, I'm not going to calm down. I'm not. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I said, I'm going to get my lick back. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to do. Period. But what I did not like was how Relly was trying to come at him about fighting when Relly, you did a lot of fighting the first season. This is Banga's first season. So why are you trying to make it seem like he doing too much? Like, what? I ain't like that. But anywho, the guys feel like his energy has been up and down and they want to do something to kind of make him feel good or whatever. At least I feel like that's what Jonathan did. Like Jonathan kind of felt like when it comes to Banga, like his energy be up and down, and you could tell that he ain't really vibing with them in the house. And I get why Banga's not, because Banga to me is very authentic. He's very honest, and he calls things exactly how he sees it. When he calls it out, it doesn't mean he wants to fight. He's just letting you know that you're wrong, and that is some real reality. You don't get that. You get a lot of people that's faking for the cameras, and then you get people that's just there being genuinely themselves. And I feel like that's what Banga is, and that's why he can't get with y'all, because y'all be putting on and y'all be showing favoritism and y'all be flip-flopping. That's what it is. But shout out to Jonathan, because he went and bought him an outfit, and I thought that was so nice. He bought him a few outfits, and I thought I was like, go ahead. I said, okay, Jonathan, you made Bangas feel good. That made me happy. So we back cool with you for right now. So now Jonathan was like, when we go out tonight, I want you to wear this and that. And then Banga was like, yeah, Ben, I'm gonna wear that, but before we go, we gotta handle our business and then we'll go. And then Jonathan said, what business? He said, I want my lick back. He was like, you want your lick back? He was like, yeah, and I'm gonna get it. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. And then Jonathan said, okay, so what happens if you get beat up a fifth time or something like that? Or what happened if you get beat up this time or something? And Banga said, well, I'm just gonna let it go, whatever. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, I don't think Banga's lost this round. I don't. So let's get to Raz, Jonathan, and Relly. Not John. Was it Raz, Jonathan, and no. Let me see. Yeah, we skipping. Okay, because we ended up seeing. Well, let me say this: we saw Kirion, Razby, and Mo City sitting outside. They were chit chatting, but they were pretty much talking about what they were getting ready to do later on that night. So Mo City was all excited. Mo City, I thought you would be good, but you're a follower, and I don't like that about you. You give follower tease, and I don't like that. Like, you lame, high key. Anywho. So let's get to Razby and Orlando out there chopping it up, talking. What kills me is that Razby needs to let America know how long he has known Orlando. Nobody cares, baby. You keep talking about y'all going way back. You bringing up Raven Simone. She's somewhere sitting around like, now, how did I get brought into this? Okay. You keep talking about how you and Orlando cool and stuff. Baby, by the end of the episode, Orlando showed you exactly how cool y'all are. You're not. Yikes. Okay. So, anywho, Relly and I believe Jonathan ended up joining them. And outside, they were speaking on Banga wanting his lick back. And Relly tried to make it seem like it was such a big problem. What it's giving is that Relly can't take Banga. I don't know why he can't take Bangers, but Banga be keeping it real honest. I don't know what your issue is with this guy, but you are already trying to set your plan in motion. Personally, in my opinion, to try and get this boy up out of the house, trying to make it seem like it's such a problem that he want to fight. But where was your energy at when Jonathan jumped on old boy? And where was your energy at when you see that your friend Anthony is injured and you still let Chef Chicklets jump on your boy again? So what are we talking about here? You're not making any sense to me personally. But anywho, so Raz says that he just doesn't think Banga feels comfortable with them like that. And I'm like, of course not, because y'all fake. That's why he see through you hoes. That's what it's really giving. Okay. So when everybody gets ready to go inside the house, we start hearing yelling and everything. And it's pretty much Miss Lou yelling at Banga because Banga ready to throw them hands again. Like, well, I'm ready to go. Like, let's get into it. Now he was supposed to go have a conversation with Lou, but no. Banga went to bang. That's what Banga went to do, okay? And what I was enjoying about most of this scene was how Jonathan sat back and Jonathan was quiet and Jonathan just watched everything for the most part. But Prince, who decided to do too much, and I cannot wait to see him throw them hands with somebody. Now, I will say this. Prince irritated the dog out of me because he was coming for my boy Banga, and I don't like that. Anybody that likely comes for Banga, I'm not gonna be here for you, period. But I do believe Prince can throw them hands. I do believe that. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Chicklets to try it with Prince so bad because I feel like Prince would have definitely lit him up. I don't know. I believe that. I believe Prince got some hands. And Chef D doesn't know how to fight. For real, for real. He knows how to swing, but he does not know how to fight. And he also knows how to put his body weight on you. And that's just really what it's giving. Like, I hate that. Like, I hate when big people try to act like they know how to fight. You really don't. Like, you just know how to exercise your weight. Like, that don't mean you know how to throw them hands. Like, sit down. Anyway, so let's keep going. All right, so Banga came out, in my opinion, because everybody tried to drag him. You got Prince going off. You got Riley over there talking about whatever. Banga said, "How would you feel if you lost the fight or whatever?" And then Riley said, "I ain't never lost no fight, but I ain't never lost no fight. Let me go ahead and move out of the way because y'all not gonna sit up here and hit me, honey. Like, let me go ahead and move back." And it's like, really, you just doing too fucking much. You just don't like Banga. You just don't like Banga, and I could not stand it. And I said, you know what, Banga, you came out better stealing on Lou. Don't tell these NIGGAs who you trying to fight. Don't tell. Why is you telling them that? Don't let them know. Just steal. That's what they do. That's what Jonathan did. That's what Chicklets did. I feel like you would have got more respect if you would have just stole on Lou. Period. So those are just, that's just what I think about it. I said Prince was doing too damn much, really acting like he in charge, ready to have a team meeting before the fight and stuff go down, making it seem like bangers want to fight all the time. And I'm like, that's not what it is. He just told y'all more than once that he want his lick back. That's all. He not trying to fight on. He just said, I want my lick back. Just make some time for me to get my lick back. That's all he was saying. I felt like they was trying to protect Lou. They didn't want him because Lou didn't want to fight or whatever. They was trying to protect him. And it's like, why? Lou is lame. Lame Lou is what they call him. Like, why? We don't like Lou. Why are y'all trying to protect this pussy? Like, why are we protecting him? And this is what killed me. Lou trying to sit up there and explain and say, well, the reason why I don't want to fight. What did that boy say? Oh, no. He said when two men are having their issue is between them two, those two men, da, 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 da. And I said, well, if that's the case, dear heart, now the rules have changed. Because when Relly wasn't even talking to you and he was talking to Chicklets at one point, you decided that you was going to jump into the beef with Relly. And then trying to go talk to Jonathan, which is his close friend. You ran over there talking to Jonathan, trying to get somebody on your team because you thought you had a friend, trying to tell on Relly, only for y'all to end up fighting. So you included other people into your BS, but you have the audacity to sit up here and try and say if those two people are beefing, then let them beef. Well, guess what? You did it again. Because when Banga wasn't even talking to you, he was talking to Chickless when he said you did what you wanted to do. Well, then go after him then. Da 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 da. So he was having a conversation with Chickless. You jumped in on what he had going on. And for you to say he should not have jumped in on what Anthony and Chickless had going on, Anthony wasn't even in the room. That was a moment for anybody to say anything to Chickless. So that's not him jumping in the middle, but that's what you did. And honestly, I feel like Lou didn't want to fight because Lou knows Banga got them hands. And he may have gotten the best of him the other night, but he know Banga got them hands. That's the real reason he didn't want to fight that boy again. For real, for real. I don't want to fight you. I'm tired. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight no more. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want people to keep looking at the screen saying that all I want to do is fight. But that's what you was trying to do the other night. That's what you was doing the other night. You should want to fight now. You fought them 4 times the other night. Like, you was ready to fight really. Like, that's what you want to do. So now that you see Banga is ready for that energy and running up on you, now you don't want to fight no more. You don't want to fight. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it anymore. Why? Why? You were ready the other day. What's going on? Let's get to it. Chop, chop. Let's go. So that's what I really think was so going on. And he didn't want that boy to get the best of him and whoop his ass, because there was times where they both was clocking each other, and Bangers was lining them up. That's why I'm like, why is people saying he lost 4 times? Y'all are really overshadowing the fight by a damn Mortal Kombat jump. Like, that's really what it's giving. But okay, so let's keep going. So everybody trying to stop him from fighting. I just felt like y'all was fake. People trying to protect Lou. Whatever. Okay. Banga tells Lou he want to like him, but when he started to like him, old boy tried him and he said, I had to let you know, like, you're not gonna play me like that. So I'm on your head top. Okay. So they fight. And when they get it in, girl, Mr. Lou got that hair pulled out. Mr. Lou got that hair pulled out. And here's the gag for me. Mr. Lou, while you been over there trying to fight on behalf of Chicklets was in the confessional laughing at you getting your hair pulled out. Girl, what? Girl, what? And then we see Relly run over there and try and wrap up the boy hair after the hair got pulled out. And I said, Relly, you so whack. You so whack. And then you the main one talking about, they got to fight again. They got to fight again. They got to fight again. Didn't you just say you didn't want them to fight? They got their big one in, and then now you want them to go again? Yeah, because he got that hair snatched out. Yeah. Okay. And he ran up on, and this is the crazy thing, when everybody moved out the way, he ran up on Banga, and Banga still tagged on him. And I said, yes, Banga, do what you need to do. You did your big one. You did what you needed to do. Okay. Really over there talking all that SHI. And I was like, really, shut your fake ass up, because you was doing all that fine last year. And now you then got you an ankle bracelet or whatever. And you done changed your damn mindset. Boy, sit down. As much as I love you, you got on my dog ass nerves. And especially the way you was going around the house talking about, go home. If you want to keep fighting, go home. Well, why your whole ass ain't say none of that when Jonathan was doing what he was doing? Oh, because he's an executive producer. Why you ain't saying that to Chicklets when he was over there finding your friend, knowing your friend was injured, but you keep talking about how much of how much of a friend you are to Anthony? Why you ain't saying that in? It wasn't no go home. Why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say that to both of them when they fought the 4 times that other night? Why you ain't tell them both to go home? What it is you have an issue with Banga, and we don't really know. But what I love is that y'all only making Banga the breakout star of this show. The more and more that we go. So it is what it is. Okay. Prince, you're fake. You just sat up there and went off on that boy, and then you want to try and run and put your arm around him and talk to him and say, wait, guys, he feel ganged up on. He feels like this. He feels like that. And I would have shrugged and said, hey, NIGGA, get your hands up off me, bro. Get up off me. What I love that Banga said that I don't like y'all or something like that. Like, y'all be over there showing favoritism, and I don't like that. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And I love that Bangas was saying what he said. I love that when Relly was trying to talk to him or something, or yell at him, and he was like, and we fought, and now what? And da 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 da. Like, you're not gonna give me no lip and think I ain't gonna snap back at you. That's what I love about Banga. Ain't no punk. Period. He may not have the clout, the status, or whatever that y'all got, but Banga ain't no punk. And I love that. So really, he over there like, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't really like all of this. Like, girl, they over there trying to fight and do all of this. So we need to figure out, like, girl, we need to have a house meeting. Like, y'all want to have this house meeting so that we could vote him out or what? Because I feel like we need to vote. And then here goes Chicklets. Well, I mean, I ain't think that we should have had a vote, but it seems like he just not gonna stop. So if he just not gonna stop, then yeah, we need to have a vote. Like, we need to go ahead and just, do this. You know what I'm saying? Then here go Mo City lame man. I'm just ready for some new blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we done already tried with him. Like, I'm just ready to get some new blood in the house. Sit your following ass back and shut your following ass up. Okay? Shut up. I see what you're trying to do. You're lame. Shut up. Here go Jonathan. Jonathan said, well, I don't think that he should be kicked out at all. Girl, when I tell you the conversation ceased in that moment, oh, well, what y'all finna wear tonight? Girl, it wasn't no more conversation when Jonathan said that. I said, oh, girl, it's all of y'all being scared of Jonathan for me. Not only will you get them hands, but he also making go. He's in charge of the boys, okay? And I feel like they put Jonathan in that role of Natalie Nunn, basically, which is what I would have preferred. So that's why they shut the hell up. Girl, Lou was so mad. He rolled them eyes hard as hell. I said, yeah, baby, keep rolling them so they can get stuck. Because Banga ain't going nowhere, period. And I like that Jonathan is taking a liking to Banga. That makes me happy, okay? So they're leaving, they're headed, getting ready to go to one of the clubs that Mo City suggesting. And girl, Prince had me screaming. I have to be honest. When he told Raz B that his performance from the other night embarrassed the hell out of him. I was hollering because Raspy was doing too much. Girl, the confidence is super high. So he was over there talking about how he had to get the club hype, this and that. Mo City said, baby, don't do me because I'm the one that, got it started too. I was over there doing my big one too. So I don't like, chill out. Don't be acting like it was you that really brought the people out like that. I said, you're right. I mean, you're more, you cuter. So yeah, anyway. So they party and all of that. When they got to the club, left. This is where the stuff really went crazy, okay? Raz B tells Orlando that he heard that Chicklets was supposed to jump Prince. And I feel like Raz B heard this out of Chicklets' mouth, okay? He heard through those teeth from him that he was going to jump on Prince. So Orlando ended up telling that to Prince or something, and Chicklets found out. So they had to have this whole conversation about it. So Raz is over there trying to explain, but he was taking too long. And I said, baby, you need to get to the point. Like, I was with Prince. I hate to say it. Like, no fluff, get to the point. And what I love is that Raz, you sat your ass up there last episode or whenever talking all that big talk about how y'all are brotherhood and this and that. And I said, I can't wait for you to get tagged because you over there trying to run up and fight some dudes outside of the house, don't know what's going on, ain't got too much or nothing to do with you, but you ready to throw them hands. Right? And then went even out the house for a good 5 minutes before you changed your mind and decided to go back in there because you weren't gonna fight. Girl, like you're lame. Anyway. Okay. So Raz trying to explain, he taking too long. But what was getting me was Chicklets trying to understand where Raz heard his information from, knowing the whole time it came from him. So he's over there pretending to be clueless, which was killing me softly. So then what he did was, because Prince was alert and ready and on go, and Chicklets does not know how to fight straight up. He only knows how to sneak people. He turns his attention to Raz, who was likely not going to be expecting it, with a plate in his hand. So he goes over there and he's just talking and everything, talking to him, going off on Raz or whatever the case is, start talking about some ones. He told everybody to get some ones. He tried to comfort Kyrian and all of that. Like, Chicklets was just on some bullshit. But anywho, the gag is Chicklets said in the confessional that he was supposed to be coming for Prince. But he decided that he was going to go for Raz instead. So he knew exactly what he knew what he was doing, child. He knew what he was doing. And Prince sat there real comfortably, like, not afraid. Prince was sitting there like, I want him to come over here. I'm going to fold his big ass up. Like, it was funny. But Chicklets go over there and start yelling at Raz. Raz sitting down in the chair like he not gonna do nothing to him. Next thing out of nowhere, he done threw the plate on Raz B and threw his big ass body on the boy too. Okay, so security had to break it up, and that's just pretty much where we left off. Okay, that's pretty much where the whole episode left off. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I just said Chicklets started to change the focus of the conversation, focusing on Raz, going over there yelling at him, hitting him in the face, all of that. Yeah, so that's it. That was it. So he jumped on Raz B, and we're gonna see how that's gonna play out for the next episode. That's what you get, Raz. I don't feel bad for you at all. The gag for me is that you thought you had a friend in Orlando, and Orlando had to let you know that that ain't what we is, okay? And then Orlando sitting over there telling me, so you told me this and you told me that. You said a name, you was specific on Pyru. Girl, I fell out. I said, girl, now he over here claiming Pyru, honey. Now he over here claiming Pyru. Do you know what that is? Girl, no, he didn't. Hilarious. Orlando is very, very funny, but it looks like from the preview of the next episode, everybody was starting to break out in fights, and it looks like Orlando was yelling at Banga, telling Banga not to try him. And it's like, Orlando, I don't know. I would like to see you thump just a little bit, like just a little bit. Don't hurt yourself, but I do wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you throw them hands? You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering. But girl, yeah, that's all that I got. I just wanted to come to y'all real quick and chat about a few things. I think that's all that I got. I am going to go ahead and hop off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay. If you have yet to like the video, go ahead and do so. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.